Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to a super quick and fast video. So I just saw a Black Friday deal I want to share with you guys. If you are using DaVinci Resolve as your primary editor or just your all-around tool for creating videos, you have to have a look at this deal from Messias. Messias has been doing DaVinci Resolve tools for years, and I did review a bunch of them, so if you want to know more about the different packs, have a look down in the description below. But the deal is great. For $200 you can get all of their packs. This will include titles, transitions, camera move, all of that stuff you might need in your toolbox. So if you're interested in getting the deal, take a look down in the description below. Just a super quick disclaimer, I don't get anything from telling you this. I don't have an affiliation link with Messiah, so this is just because they make pretty darn good products and I've been using them for a while. So if you are interested, down in the description below there will be links for the deal, and of course also links for some of the review I did for their products, so you can test out what they actually can do for your production. So in this video, we're just going to have a quick look at some of the different things inside of the pack and how to install them into DaVinci Resolve. So without further ado, let's go to that video right now.
So to install the packs from Messiah, you just need to click the included DaVinci Resolve file, double tap that, and you're going to get this message. And all you have to do is simply just to push install. So after you install the pack, you can then open DaVinci Resolve up, and if we go to our effects library, we can now go into, for instance, titles, click here, and we have the Messiah titles here, and we can just have a look at a random one. So we can put that down here in the timeline. And this is, for instance, one title we have. So if we select this and go over to the inspector, we can, of course, go in and change the main text. Let's change this to something else. Okay, and then we could change the font and all of that good stuff we can do in all of these kind of transitions. The second text, let's change this. Let's change that. We can change the color and stuff like that as well. We also have a letter A, which is this one. We're just going to write H instead. And then we could, of course, go in and change the color and stuff like that. We also have a box color 1. And if we want to change this box here to something else, we can do that. And also we have that in a box color 2. And also we have a letter colors, which means we can simply just change the letters or the color of the letters. In this case, it's the H. We can change that to, let's say, red, something like that. We have the letterbox color here, we can change that. So that's, and then we can add in motion blur just by clicking here. And we can go in and adjust the quality and the shutter angle. In this case, it should be 180 degrees of shutter, which is the most common one. And now we have customized one of those. Here we have that. It'll take a little time to render because of the motion blur. So these are the titles all inside of the pack, and there is 2 different packs if you get all the titles. Of course, you can buy the packs separately if you don't want all of them, and there is also a bit of discount if you just buy the packs individual. If you only want the title packs, you can get those a little bit cheaper as well. So if we go into the effects, we also have a bunch of different effects here. So let's take the dividers. So for instance, we can take a divider. We can here hover over and we can see what the text is doing. Let's go over the clip here instead. Something like that. Let's take this divider and put this onto our clip. And then we can see what that is doing. So we're going to do this divider, and of course, again, we can go into the effect if we select the clip. And in the effects, we can then go in and change the main text. So we can easily do that. And we can change the second text like that. And then we can go down in the line colors. For instance, if we want the line to be a different color, we can change that around. Let's say we want this. And then we have the background color as well. And you know, background color, I might want to change this to a black color instead. So we have this. So pretty fast we can do an effect like this, which is pretty cool. Again, nice tool, and there is a bunch of these dividers and different things in the pack. Of course, I did do reviews of many of the packs, so if you want to know more about a specific pack, please do check down in the description below for that pack you want to know something about. Okay, so let's jump in here. We also have the messiahs in the box, which is also kind of cool. So we can put in these graphics here and change everything around if you're doing some kind of a YouTube video or you want to do a time schedule or something like that. And also we can just take a look at the transitions as well. If we go up to the video transitions, we have them right here. And here we have one specific one, and this is the Messiah's camera move all in one. And that's pretty cool. So we're going to put that on this clip here, so we can have a look at what that does. And so what this is doing, it's doing a super simple transition. However, if we select the transition, we can go up here and we can change this from pan to tilt or zoom or spin. We can also invert the transform. So let's invert this and let's make this to a tilt instead. And you know, then we can do something like that instead. Oh, and these are great. You have a cool variety of different things you can change. And you know, you can change them, take a look, is this what you want? And fast you can just decide that this is not what you want, and you can then just change that. So it's super cool. And also it's super customizable. So that's one thing. And then we have a bunch of different transitions. We have a text transition. Let's take this one here. And now we're using text to do a transition. There's a bunch of these. And of course, again, if we select these, we can go in and change the text and the box color, the text position, and so on and so forth. Anyway, I did do a bunch of these reviews, so please check those out down in the description below. Anyway, I do hope you found this little video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit the bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.